The girl accidentally discovered a mysterious skeleton in the deep mountains, but after a night when she woke up again, her soul had actually entered the body of a boy. She woke up to an unfamiliar environment and a chubby boy on the upper bunk. She was so scared that she almost left her body. She rushed into the bathroom and stared at the boy in front of her. She couldn't believe her eyes. She quickly splashed cold water on her face hoping to wake up from the nightmare. However, it had no effect. While she was getting dressed, a bracelet accidentally fell. She recognized it as the bracelet that the skull had worn. It was then that she realized she had actually entered the body of the skull's former owner. But at breakfast, she couldn't understand her family's language. Her family thought she had gone crazy. Only her younger brother believed she was a soul traveler. She asked her younger brother to help her return to her own world. Based on his analysis of sci-fi novels, he figured that in order to return to her body, she needed to go back to where the journey began, so they planned to return to the valley where the skull was found. According to the plan, while working on the farm, her brother would distract their father's attention, while she took the chance to escape. But as she was escaping the farm, she was spotted by the farm owner's son. After a long journey, she finally caught a ride with a kind stranger. When she arrived in the city, she suddenly noticed that the scenery outside seemed increasingly strange. Looking at the Terminator poster outside the movie theater, she realized that it was actually 1991. The girls on the street were still listening to Michael's songs on cassette tapes. She wanted to call her best friend for help, but she suddenly realized that she hadn't been born yet. While she was zoning out in the phone booth, she was taken away by a woman who suddenly appeared. She wanted the woman to take her to the valley, but the woman coldly refused. It turned out that the woman was there for an audition for John's band, but when they arrived at the destination, she was stunned. It turned out to be her home from 30 years ago. She excitedly shouted for her grandparents, but they were confused. It turned out that John's band members were actually her parents, but when she said she was their daughter, they thought she had gone crazy. However, the audition started and she messed it up within a minute. Although her mother pleaded, she still couldn't save the opportunity. She was also taken back by her father. Her father said that the farm owner's son had reported her for missing work. She almost lost her job, which could have led her family to the streets. She started to feel guilty, wondering if she had ruined John's life. However, after returning home, she accidentally found John's diary under the bed. It recorded his dreams and a secret. To prove whether everything was real after returning to the future, she buried the diary under the big tree. But when she woke up again, she found herself back in her own body. She thought it was just a dream, and began to be curious about John's cause of death. So she went to the farm where John worked before, and found the big tree from back then. She really dug out the diary,